Anyone with patellar tendonitis or jumper's knee, then you need to start doing these exercises. So stop following the 10-second tutorials on TikTok and start doing these exercises as they're gonna get your pain under control. So what is patellar tendonitis?
So patellar tendonitis, or jumper's knee, as it's also known, is the irritation and inflammation of the patellar tendon. Now, this is the tendon that runs from the bottom of your kneecap and down and attaches to the top of the shin. And what it does, it allows your quadriceps muscles, which is your thigh muscles, to extend your knee or straighten out your knee. So you may ask, why do I have jumper's knee?
Jumper's knee is an overuse injury. So this is something that will reflect if you've had an increase in your training intensity or volume that has caused irritation at your patellar tendon. So this is really common in sports like basketball, volleyball, netball, AFL, any sport where you're jumping and landing a lot during the game.
And this load will usually exceed the capacity of the structure, so the patellar tendon, that your body is able to manage.
So what do I do to start getting my knee pain under control?
Now, there are thousands, if not millions, of knee videos out there at the moment. And usually these are good exercises, but they're starting you off at level 100. And when you've got jumper's knee, we want to pull it back to level 1 because we don't want to irritate the tendon further. So today we're going to be giving you some easy isometric exercises that will hopefully relieve your pain.
These are going to be evidence-based based on what's currently coming out in literature. So we're going to run through those now. So our first isometric exercise is the double leg wall squat. Now the reason I love this is because everyone can do it. All you need is a wall. To set yourself up properly, you're aiming to slide your bottom down the wall until you get to a point where you're maintaining about 90 degrees at your hips and your knees. The reason why this is so beneficial is it adds load to your patellar tendon and gets you to hold it in a station or static position, instead of always adding load to the tendon as it's moving. And that is what makes it an isometric exercise. Now, in terms of the aim, we're looking for 45-second holds and we're aiming for about 6 to 8 repetitions. This has been shown to give you pain relief for up to 45 minutes post-exercise, and it may give you longer pain relief if you do it over time. Now, a progression of this is to go into a single leg squat, which you're going to come down to that same position and hold. This is a great way to increase the difficulty of the exercise and something to help you progress towards a pain-free knee.
So the next exercise is another isometric hold, but this time you're going to be using the knee extension machine at your gym. So you're going to be picking a weight that's between 70 to 80% of your 1 rep max, repeating it for 5 sets of 45-second holds, and you can have a 2-minute rest in between each set. Now, if you need to drop the weight, if you can't maintain the whole 45 seconds, just do so appropriately. So what we're basing these exercises off is the current evidence available, and there's been some systematic reviews that have been published in big journals like the British Journal of Sports Medicine and the Journal of Sports Physical Therapy. Now, these studies do have some limitations, but we're presenting it off the current evidence that's available in treating jumper's knee. Remember as well, these exercises are based off studies where a lot of the participants actually are continuing to play sport throughout the study, so they're not resting to do these exercises. So these exercises are shown to be effective in minimizing your pain and improving your function whilst continuing to play sport. And they're going to be perfect for increasing that tensile load, as DB just said, without aggravating it because you're still playing as you go.
So I know we've slagged on some really popular exercises that people are using to manage their knee pain, like the loaded lunge, deep squats, decline steps, even sissy squats. Now, they're the things that they might actually help you with your knee pain. All we're suggesting is trying the isometric exercises first, as it's going to be a much more gentle way to build load and tension through where you're sore, and it's going to avoid irritation and unnecessary pain. You can always introduce those exercises later on down the line once your knee pain starts to reduce. Now here at the Physio Bros, we're here to help you exercise, stay strong and pain-free. So if you have any injury or condition that you want to know how to rehabilitate, then leave it down in the comments and we'll try and make a video for you.
So lastly, you've got to think what's actually causing this knee injury in the first place. And majority of people immediately put it down to flexibility problems or lack of strength, but majority of the time, these injuries are actually just caused by a load capacity issue. And you're never going to get through a Physio Bros video without us talking about load management.
So it's important to try and approach it from an active recovery perspective. So this is about reducing some of your training volume or load that's contributed to your knees becoming sore. In this case, it might be reducing the games or the training sessions that you're doing whilst you gently reintroduce some of these isometric exercises. Keep in mind, the exercises that we're showing you are about gradually increasing the amount of tension going through the tendon, not necessarily all about increasing your overall strength. So that's it for jumper's knee. Give these exercises a go and feel your pain start to reduce. We'll see you next time. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. What?
That's funny. See ya.